Welcome back to some more of Fortnite Festival. You guys have seemingly enjoyed the last few videos I've made on this, so I figured, you know what? We'll come back, make it round 3. So today, we're playing through a whole new list of tracks. We're playing Good For You, then we're going into an Epic Games original song called You Don't Know Me, which I'm going to be playing on drums because that meter's maxed out and it's kind of fun, kind of stressful. Then we're also playing Pompeii, using memes quite frequently a few years ago, and then Random with Vampire, which I wanted to do last time but didn't own, and it wasn't in rotation at the time. So without further ado, I really don't have much to go stalling for, so let's get into it. This video is going to be a little bit different from the rest, because I've kind of explained all my thought process and like mechanics behind how I play the mode. So if you're here because you've seen me in the leaderboards all, I suggest checking out the other two for my thoughts on the mode and random tricks. Because the only one I actually have to give you guys this time is like, I'm pretty certain I'm quite late to the punch, but let's go. So, this song I have played on vocals before, shockingly, but honestly, brief shocker, I used to really dislike this song when it was on the radio a lot. Like, and like, I suppose I still don't really super gel with the chorus, but I used to hate this song. Whereas now it's like, nah. You know, I can listen to it and I can be like, you know what? Okay, this is actually a semi-decent song when it's not being shoved down my throat. Because, I mean, it's just chill. So, I mean, I'm all very well aware, by the way, again, I'm not in one of those copyright-free periods Epic gives out. No, we're getting claimed today, boys. But you know what? At least there's some bangers queued up. But, you know, we're only going to get claimed 3 times, because, again, Epic Games original song. But, let's go. Do, 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 do. Beautiful. Okay, so I'm going to try and do some good star power activations here, so let's get it. So, I'm doing this off the top of my head because I don't have the little notepad I stole where I meant to hit my star power in. So, we'll see how it goes. If we accidentally set a high score, that'd be funny. So, all of this is the same thing. You see, it kind of goes up and down, up and down, up and down. And hey, I think I'm on this actually. You know, maybe my memory's better than I think it is. Well, in dire times, that's when it works. So, and here we go, bump. So if you're wondering what I'm doing and how I'm able to hit those 2 notes at once while activating, and that's only the real tidbit of facts I can share. Pressing spacebar or overdrive, in fact, I'll do it now, it hits the note. In fact, it can hit multiple notes depending on how well you line it up. Which seems a bit weird, I'm aware. But yeah, though, if you press spacebar and a note is within pass range, it will hit the note for you, which is very nice, especially in parts where it's a bit more intense. So here, for example, it's like I know I can hit spacebar for the first one, then I just need to hit those last 3 notes because I know they're coming. And if that sounds like horrid, it can be, but you know, we make it work. We make it work. And that's really the only thing I've picked up since last time. Just, you can time it to hit multiple notes at once if you're risky with it, but honestly, that's it. Most of this is just, you know, play the same as last time. Aim for as many perfects as possible, and yeah. We'll see what score we get. So let's get into this. Only got 2 more star power activations left, so you know, we might set a new personal best, you never know. So, I'm just gonna hit it now. Again, we want to hit those 2, because it gets the double points for them. And lets it go longer, so we might get an extra note in. And yeah, we just keep on going with this. And final one. Actually, I think I flubbed it. Nah, I got the wires crossed in my head. I'm still gonna get a good score, but unfortunately, I meant to use star power here instead of where I just did. But you know what? 154,000. You can compare that against the leaderboards. That is still pretty damn good, in my opinion. Not a record, but could have been if I hit it at the right point. I thought that's the difficulty, is that especially on the newer songs where they've got more finicky activations, or it's not consistent between verses, it can get a little wires crossy. But yeah, generally quite fun. Now going into something marginally less fun, we're doing You Don't Know Me. I believe this used to be a lobby track and it sounds Japanese to me. You're gonna see what I mean. This earns itself the maxed out rating, and I apologise if I don't speak too much in it, but it's really funny to watch me flail as I try to beat this. So let's get it. Also, if I hit 100% on this, please like the video, because it will hurt my fingers. In fact, I don't think I've got 100% on this yet, so you know. That could be something. Particularly in songs like this, that spacebar trick, or R2 trick if you're on PlayStation, it can be helpful. But, like, I'm not going to be able to hit spacebar and then a note here, so being able to substitute it in is quite helpful. So, how I want to do this, though, is, Kind of my classic activation strategy back when I was a little less confident. It's still quite helpful. This chorus, obviously, it's not got a lot going on compared to those verses where we're spamming the drums. So I'm going to save up my star power, and with any luck, I'm not super familiar with this chart. I may just be gifted, hence why I've not missed a note. Usually I jinx it there. Ah, damn it. So, as you can see, I hit it, but I accidentally overhit. But it was fine. So I definitely misjudged that then, because as you can tell, this isn't a section with too much. So if I was going for, leaderboards and whatnot, I'd find a better way to activate that where I get more juice out of it. But, I'll still take it. We've only missed one note so far, and I mean, I like to think this is quite mental. And we're not even at the hardest part yet, shockingly. Again, I find it weird that a lot of songs, the easiest part is their chorus. It's like, interesting. Like, across all across every single instrument, I think, a fair few songs have that happen. Anyway, we're gonna go saving my star power. General tip is you don't want to use it when it's maxed out, because there's a chance it will stop being effective. If you use it in small bursts, you can kind of use it in smaller but more effective areas. And that's literally all the wisdom I've got, so let's get it. Ah, yes. Oh my god, okay. Also, you may notice I'm playing with a increased track speed. That's just to make sure I can tell where the spacing between the notes is better, and also it apparently helps you hit more perfects, which I've noticed. I'm playing on 1.75, if any of you want to wonder. Also, I apologize if my clicking's a bit louder. I've put my microphone in the regular place, instead of like further away like I've done for the last two. I'm kind of only just realised that now, so it might be a bit louder, but you get the true experience of being on call with me while we're playing this mode. Anyway, I'm thinking, damn it. It happens. It happens to the best of us. Only two missed notes though, and one of them, I'll take this though. Maxed out tracking, you gotta admit, those parts where it's like spamming two notes like relentlessly, didn't miss on any of those, which is where I'm most concerned to be. But you know what? Honestly, this song is a jam. It gives me kind of Yoasobi vibes, if any of you know that artist. They've done openings for a few shows, and they've had a few songs that are like quite big, even if they weren't featured in anything. So it gives me that sort of vibe. But oh god, that was a new high score. We're gonna check that. 188. So I think, I didn't miss any. I got a strike, which is when you press a note too many times with you. Anyway, should we go for drums again? Should we go for a drum spree? Yeah, you know what? I'm feeling. I gotta get my use of my cosmetic drum kit I got from the past. Fine. We will go drum mode. God, every time I hear this song, I immediately think of the what's it called? Like the period in time where this was just memed. I'm sure most of you know what I'm on about. And for those of you that don't, it was a long time ago. Although this is apparently 5 stars out of 7, so it's like, I'm spooked. And also, this is the first time I've played drums on this track. I usually don't play drums often. Gangnam Style and Party Rock Anthem are usually what I play on. Oh, okay. Okay. Yep, okay, this is actually hell. That really confused my fingers, I don't know why. Anyway, so we could activate our star power here, but I kind of want to do it in one of those sections. But screw it. I'll use it in the point where I know I can keep the combo and get more points. I feel it's important. If you still want to get a good score, but no, you're not going to hit 100%, or maybe be able to hit where the actual star power is, it's like, find an area that's still decent to use it and just go for it. It's like, not everyone is playing on expert being able to hit 100%. So, you're going to adapt. It's kind of fun. I like to think so. Anyway, so here we go. So, let's go. It's always that note there. That double one where they're right next to each other. I don't know how I managed to activate that there, if I'm being honest. I think someone's just looking out for me. But if you close your eyes... Sorry. I apologize if that made your ears bleed, but this is... I'm struggling harder with this more than I did the last one, which is interesting. Some tracks do that. But, I mean, sometimes it just is confusing, Like, I can take raw inputs, but sometimes if it's, you know, if it doesn't feel as natural, it just doesn't click in my head, you know? Anyway, I think I know what's coming up. At least I can kind of imagine how this is going to be up. Oh, I beat my friend Harvey's score. I feel bad. I feel bad. He asked me to keep the high score. Oh, like, stop beating a score on Vampire, and inadvertently I ended up liking that song and doing that. And I feel bad. I feel bad whenever I do that. Okay, again, don't know how I activated that, but you know, fine. Damn it. Of course. Okay, yeah, this kind of justifies its difficulty, because this is actually shockingly difficult, especially with the triangles. Oh, that was abysmal. Not even on those notes was I safe. Oh. Just goes to show, though, difficulty isn't everything. Sometimes tracks will just confuse you, and that'll be your downfall. I don't know whose score I beat there. They made it harder to see. They did slightly change the UI since last video. You'll notice when I'm getting a combo, it will, what's it called? When it goes up, it won't jump up, it'll kind of slide up. A little circle. Of course I noticed things like that. There was also a period in which the UI did look like it was covered in Vaseline. Don't know why that is, but they fixed it, so you know. All is well. All is forgiven. But, oh. Not even ending off with a full combo. Actually, I'm keeping my fingers on. There's going to be one final drum note to throw me off at the end. Because another song that was added recently that I'm not playing today did that. Get him back. You know who you are. Those vocals at the end. Oh. I was trying to set a record. It was like, there were just random notes at the end I kept forgetting were there. It's like, no. No. Anyway, go me. Obviously not setting a new high score because that is the first time I've played it. But last but not least, ladies and gentlemen, it's the banger of the century. Again, I wasn't a fan of Olivia Rodrigo, but this mode has done things to me that I'm kind of concerned about. Anyway, see, the vocals are harder. You know what? Yeah, fuck it. We'll go for the vocals. I find the song to be a legitimate banger. So I'm going to pull out all the stops and give you guys a world star front seat view to how me, Neremik, plays Vampire, which is shockingly horrifying. You'll bite your nails off in, like, nervousness. So, I've got this, unlike the first song where I got the things a little wrong, this song's been out a while, so I've actually been able to memorize where the, what's it called? Star power is. Speaking of this, I love where there's 3 notes and I only need to press 2. One of them being my space bar. So, let's go. Oh! So, mainly, my concern with this is I'm quite consistent, should I say, with my my star powers. So, I need to make my my perfects go up, and that's basically how I get my high scores. Also, I should mention, not every note needs squeezing. I think I touched on that last time, but, yeah. Not every note needs squeezing. Do, 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 do. Yeah, honestly, keeping my eyes on when the note's going in is key. And it makes me look a bit, you know, strange. But it gets me that wonderful little perfect marker. And now I can itch my nose in between the verses. Let's go. Okay, let's go. Now we're going to hit spacebar at the very beginning. I almost hit the wrong note there. I'm very thankful I didn't. Oh, it's such a banger, man. I sound like a teenage white girl. I am aware. I apologise. But it's like, oh. And it was featured in the Traitors UK as well, which I've been bloody loving as of late. Which is like, oh. That just puts it on another level, you know? It's like, it was featured in my favourite TV show at the moment. And it's in Fortnite. And it's a banger. What the hell? Oh. Anyway, my favourite part of the song's coming up, and if you've played the vocal track on Expert before, or even any difficulty, I feel as though you know what I'm going to mean. And yes, we are going to get risky in it. So, let's hit it. Was smart, but you made me look so naive. Also, I've had the passing thought, maybe I should use a metronome when I'm playing this to better keep my inputs to a consistent timing. Obviously, I know that wouldn't work all the time, but I've thought of it occasionally. Let's hit it. Okay. So, we're going to hold this, wait for that to go through, then spam these and hit as many perfects as we can, because obviously it's 4 points. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh. Oh, that felt good. Again, so that's delicious. So, here we are. Another one coming straight up. Now I know that I can't, and again, I'm going to leave it a little bit late just to get that extra little bit of value in. And also, that doesn't get me perfect points, but in my opinion, it nets me a few more, especially if it's on a hold note, or even a whole other note. It's like, oh. Anyway, let's get this. It's like, I'm locked in now. I can't disappoint the Olivia Rodrigo nation, who are all cheering for my success here. Again, not going to be world class, I'm not going to be top of the leaderboards, but it may be a score that's worth putting high up on there. So, let's get it. Done a nice bit of saving, and Dream Crusher. And here we are. Just can't fumble my bag now. I very nearly messed that up because I only pressed 1, but it was the one I needed to hold spacebar anyway, so we're fine. $194,000. I told you it was going to be World Star. To most people that won't mean anything, but that is very, very, very good. I think my actual score is 195, and that's quite high on the leaderboard. I mean, we'll have a look, won't we? We'll have a look. We'll go have a look for science. But so it was just over 194, wasn't it? So we go on here. I'm just going to bait out my entire friends list for the 7th time. So that would have been about 24th in the world. As you can see, I am currently 12th. We're just over 1,000. Again, it comes down to those perfects, but it's great. And if you're wondering what we got on... It was Pompeii, wasn't it, that we were interested in our drum score? Okay, I was going to say... Not that high, but I'll take 12k. And then it was You Don't Know Me. I'm interested in that one as well. Just because it said we did quite well. 199. I mean, that's... I'm not sure if that's the score we got today. I'd assume not, because that's saying I got 100% when I don't think I did. Well, I did, but I got strikes, you know what I mean? And yeah, honestly though, I'm quite chuffed with that. My collection of songs in this mode forever grows. Especially when I pair it with my other friends that own songs in this. It's like, I have most of the catalogue I care about accessible at my fingertips, which is like, I love that. I love that. And I can't remember what our good for you thing is, but I'll give it a scroll down. You guys will be able to double check me. It was like, what, 155-ish? Which is like, you know, that's still top 120-ish, so I'll take it. Very, very good thing today. We set some, no new records, but we did get very close to some good records and hit some 100%, which I'm very content with. But unfortunately, that does bring us to the end. I know, a bit of a shorter one today, only 18 minutes apparently, but hopefully you enjoyed it regardless. Of course, if you did, make sure to let me know by leaving a like, comment, or subscribe. It does help me out a bunch, and I can see when you subscribe as well, in case you have questions about that. And yeah, just let me know you want to see more of this, especially when we get some more songs in. There's a few others I'm keeping an eye out for, but it might be a little bit longer now. I've got through the back catalogue, you know, unless they really start jangling the keys in front of me to keep you coming back at least once a month. I think that's it for now, but we'll see. But as it said, that's it for now. So until then, with that said and all that aside, thanks for watching, guys. My name's been Neremik, and peace out.